Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode, second episode today. Ross Cooch here coming at you. Hope everybody's having a great day today. So, as promised, this is my second episode of the day. This was just really supposed to be the main episode, but like I said, I had to reshoot that other video this morning. So that's up. That was the intro video. This is the second episode. So today I'm gonna talk about, my thoughts on the XFL. It's been a long time coming. It looks like they were really working on launching this league for a couple years. So I'm excited for it, and so far hasn't disappointed. I really like it. So I think it's gonna last for a long time. They're taking certain precautions this year that, like, they're just testing the market and seeing, and as long as it sticks, I think they're gonna keep adding. So, love the league. I like that it's just not a bunch of washed up people out of their prime playing. It's actually like people in their prime didn't get to the league, maybe came up short in the league, something happened. So I'm really happy about it so far. I do think it's going to last. Like I said, they have 8 teams and a 10-week season. So in my belief, I think that if it sticks, and I think it's going to stick, I think it's going to be here for a long time, that they'll probably maybe bring the season next season to like 12 games. And I think they're going to have more teams. I think like 12 teams by next season. Right now there's only 8 teams. And that's probably part of the reason why they only have a 10-game season. And they just have 2 playoff games. They have a pretty much like a conference championship on each side, and then the championship game for the whole league. So I do think it's going to stick. Something I want to pay attention to is the standout players, like how the contracts work, if the NFL, is going to come in and pick them up. So, obviously, my opinion, I don't think it's really that arguable. The first 2 weeks of the season, Cardell Jones from DC and PJ Walker from PJ Walker from Houston, definitely, they're neck and neck for who would get the MVP of the league. I'll give it to Walker. Jones is doing outstanding. They have a little different of styles, even though they could both run it. I think, PJ Walker is more of, I guess, a Patrick Mahomes kind of guy. And I would say Cardell's kind of like Vince Young in a way. I would say he's a little better. He has a tough comparison because, he can run. They're both, maybe he's like a Russell Wilson. I'm not sure. Tough to think of somebody to put him in the same class with. But those are the 2 top teams. Like, after week 1, I said New York and DC, that's going to be a tough test because what their defense did. And the offense was pretty decent. They scored 23 points. But they came out and DC just floored them. McGloin came out and they had a lot of problems. So, clearly, through the first 4 weeks, I got DC number 1, Houston number 2. Dallas looked good. St. Louis looked good even though they lost. I'm going to do a ranking after the 4th week is over because it's really way too soon and it's not even the NFL, so a lot of guys didn't even blossom into what they are yet. So after week 4, I'm really going to do a ranking. Those are but my top 2 right now, DC and Houston. Dallas is right behind them. And I think those guys are the only 2-0 teams left in the league, which is crazy. So, I like the format. I like the times of the game is a little different than the NFL. They had a 2 and a 5 o'clock, a 3 and a 6. I know there's going to be like a 4 and a 7 later on. They have a couple ones where they do a Thursday night game, which is nice. And it's not too crazy, it's one game at each time, 4 games on the weekend, so it's simple. So that's something if they upgrade it to more than 8 teams, and how they split the games, if they do a Thursday night consistently and everything, But I'm really a fan of the league. And a lot of guys like that guy, they got Rashad Ross, Sammy Coates, a couple guys that I haven't really heard of, but I really think the league is here to stay. I don't think it's going anywhere. And, you know, that's really my take on it. I mean, definitely comment how you guys feel about it. I think it's cool. I don't think it's like anything we've really seen. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And the next video, I mean, pretty much how the video schedule is going to work is I don't have a set time, but it looks like the video is going to go up in the morning. And it depends on my schedule. Like today, I'm doing this quick video. You know, some of the longer ones take longer to upload. Like this morning, it took me about almost 2 hours to upload that first video because it was about 20 minutes long. So that's why I'm doing this one right now. But tomorrow, I'm thinking probably like 11 o'clock, I'm going to do that video. And I think I'm going to talk about NBA. You know, I'm going to go through the playoff rankings. We're going to talk about the teams, you know, who I think is going to make a playoff push. And yeah, put in the comments, you know, what kind of videos you guys want to see, sports you guys want to find out about me. I think to open up tomorrow's video, before I get into it, I'm going to talk about, you know, describe myself a little bit so we can really get connected. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.